Good morning and welcome to class today. I am so glad to see you. I'm Miss Bird and I hope you are ready for a great class today. We're going to start out with our Brain Smart Start to wake up our bodies. Are you ready? Come on, stand up and join me. We're going to do head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Are you ready? Let's go. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, and eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. All right, are you ready to join me now? Let's go. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, and eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. I think we can go a little bit faster. What do you think? Let's go a little bit faster. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, and eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Wow. All right, let's do some quick breathing. Take a deep breath in and let it out. Deep breath in and let it out. One more time, deep breath in and let it out. All right, friends. We are ready for our reading corner. So come on over and join me. I have a great story we're going to read today. See you over there. Hello and welcome to our reading corner. I'm so glad you're here. We have another great story for today. We are going to learn about Katherine Johnson. Did you know she loves math? She loves counting. How many of you all like counting? Like working with numbers, counting things? Well, today we're going to learn about Katherine Johnson and learn some of the great things she did. Come on and join me as we read our story. Katherine Johnson, NASA mathematician. Judging by the way Katherine took to math, you would think that it was her first language. As a child, she counted everything. She skipped 7 grades and graduated ahead of her older siblings. As a young woman, she became a math teacher, but her mentor at the University of West Virginia encouraged her to pursue a career as a research mathematician. In 1953, Katherine got her chance. NASA's Langley Research Center in Hampton, Virginia, had recently opened a lab that hired African American mathematicians. In a time before there were digital calculators, cell phones, or computer machines, the women and men who performed computations were called computers. Katherine's first assignment was to the Flight Research Division. The United States was in the middle of the space race, a period of time in the 1950s and 60s when America and Russia were competing for technological advancement in space flight. The top goal, to get a man on the moon. Katherine was one of the people who helped make it happen. Her job was to calculate the flight path for the first mission in space. Imagine, the Earth is rotating, the moon is revolving, and a rocket has to follow a very specific trajectory in order to reach its moving target. Even when mechanical computers were introduced, Katherine was still crucial. She continued computing at NASA until her retirement in 1986, and her work influenced every major space program up to that point. During the Friendship 7 mission in 1962, John Glenn, the first American to orbit the Earth, refused to launch without verification that Catherine herself had double-checked the math. In 2015, President Barack Obama awarded Catherine the Presidential Medal of Freedom, America's highest civilian honor. Wow. Who knew that counting numbers could be so amazing? It could take you so many places. Well, Katherine Johnson found that out. So today, I have a counting activity we're gonna do. Are you ready to join me and help me count? Come on and join me. All right, friends. So remember, Katherine Johnson was counting so many things. She loved counting. So for our activity today, you're gonna help me count. On each one of our pictures, there's a certain amount of objects. You're gonna help me count, and then we'll find the number down here at the bottom and color it in. All right, are you ready to help me? Let's count our calculators. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So where is the number 7 down here? We have 5, 6, 7, 8. Our 7 is right here. So we're going to color it in because there are 7 objects in our picture. There are 7. All right, let's move on to our next picture. Oh, how many objects do we see in this picture? Help me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Which number shows 9? Which one of these? We have 9, 10, 11, 12. So we said there are 9 objects. We're going to color in 9. All right, you ready to do another one with me? Let's keep going. Wow, there's a lot of objects here in this picture. Let's see if you can help me count. I'm gonna put a dot to help me to remember that I've counted these. We did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, that's a big number. Where is our 11? We have 9, 10, 11, and 12. So we said there were 11 objects. So let's color in 11. Wow, we're doing some great counting, friends. Oh, let's see how many notepads we have in this picture. Again, to help us count, to help us remember what we've already counted, we can put a dot. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome counting. Now let's read our numbers down here so we can find where 10 is. We have 9, 10, 11, 12. Where is our number 10? That's right here. We have 10. We'll do one more. Oh, let's count our pencils. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 pencils. Let's read our numbers down here and see where the number 12 is. We have 9, 10, 11, 12. So we said there were 12 pencils. So we'll color in the number 12. Awesome job, friends. I hope you enjoyed coloring in those numbers with me. So, when you're at home, you can find things and you can count them and then go tell an adult how many things you found, and they can help you write the number. I hope you enjoyed. All right, friends. So, today we learned about Katherine Johnson and her love for counting and math. And then you all helped me count so many different things. You all did a great job helping me count. So today, you can find things around your house and count them. See how many pencils you can find. How many plants do you have in your house? Those are all things to help you with counting and grow your love for math. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.
Kindergarten is great at Kansas City Public Schools.
I know they have really good teachers. I know this is a great school.
They teach them stuff that I thought my kids would never be able to know at the age of 5.
Since deciding to send our kiddos to a neighborhood school, we've become even more of a part of our community.
Now is the time to enroll your future kindergartner for the new school year. Visit enrollkc.org today.
Hi, my name is Mrs. Overish, and I'm so glad you're here to learn with me today. Today we're going to be talking about patterns. We see patterns all around us. We can see patterns in the clothes we wear. We can hear patterns in the songs we listen to or the books that are read to us. We also can do patterns with our body movement or even our daily routines. Today we're going to practice doing patterns together using our voice and our body. So you're gonna need to find a little bit of space and stand up for me because you're gonna copy the pattern with me. So you'll watch me first and then you'll do it next. Let's start with what I think is kind of an easy one, all right? We're first gonna do stomp, clap, stomp, clap, stomp, clap. Can you do that? Let's do it together. Stomp, clap, stomp, clap, stomp, clap. That was our first pattern where we showed that we can do our movement of our bodies to recognize a pattern. Let's try a different one. This time we're gonna use our voice. We're gonna use the words loud and soft to make a pattern. All right, here we go. Loud, loud, soft, soft. Loud, loud, soft, soft. Loud, loud, soft, soft. Can you try that one with me? Make sure your loud voice is super loud and your soft voice is really quiet, like a whisper. Here we go. Loud, loud, soft, soft. Loud, loud, soft, soft. Loud, loud, soft, soft. Nice job. We hear patterns often in the music that we listen to and the songs that are sung around us, so it's good to practice that we can use our voices to make patterns. Let's try another one with our body. Are you ready? This time we are just gonna put a touch on different parts of our body to make a pattern. Here we go. Hand, elbow, armpit. Hand, elbow, armpit. Hand, elbow, armpit. Can you try that pattern with me? Take one hand and get ready to touch the other. Hand, elbow, armpit. Hand, elbow, armpit. Hand, elbow, armpit. Nice job. We made a pattern using 3 different movements. All the others we've only done 2, so that was a nice job. Let's try a different one. This time we're gonna jump and squat down. Jump and squat down. Are you ready? Here we go. Jump, squat down. Jump, squat down. Jump, squat down. Can you try that one with me? You'll jump up and then you'll sit down. Here we go. Jump, squat down. Jump, squat down. Jump, squat down. Nice job. Let's try another one where we incorporate some dance moves into our pattern. All right, here we go. We're gonna clap and then shake our hips. Clap, shake our hips. Are you ready? Here we go. Clap, clap, shake your hips. Clap, clap, shake your hips. Clap, clap, shake your hips. Were you able to do it? Let's try that one more time, because we had to move our hands around quite a bit for that one. Ready? Clap, clap, shake your hips. Clap, clap, shake your hips. Clap, clap, shake your hips. Nice job. As you can see, there are so many different ways we can make patterns with our body using our voice. Can you show one of the patterns that you just learned to an adult in your home? Do you want to show them the clap, clap, shake your hips? Maybe you want to show them the jump and squat down. Or one of the very beginning ones where we said, loud, loud, quiet, quiet. Which pattern can you show an adult in your home and maybe teach them how to do? Thank you so much for coming and learning with me today about patterns. We can see patterns all around us, in the clothes we wear, in the songs that we hear, in the books that we read. And we now know that we can make patterns with our body movements and our voices. My name is Mrs. Overish, and I'll see you next time.
Welcome to Hartman Elementary School. My name is Dr. Jessie Kirksey, and I'm principal of this fine school. We are dedicated to providing our boys and girls an education of the finest quality. We nurture and we care. We have 3 focuses here at Hartman School: attendance, achievement, and attitude. We are child-centered. We ask our community and our parents every year to join hands with us to help us provide an education of the finest quality for our junior citizens, and they are doing this. Welcome to Hartman School, and we know that you will enjoy this virtual tour. Our mission at John T. Hartman Elementary School is to create a safe and nurturing environment where all children can become lifelong learners. Our responsibility is to lead, encourage, and provide the opportunity for all students to reach their full potential and be productive in our diverse and global society. We begin our educational journey with our preschool program. This is where we begin to cut the apron strings as our young scholars learn how to listen, work, and play together with teachers and classmates. Our preschool environment sets the tone for learning daily routines, a peek at this big, wide, wonderful world in which we live, and begins to build the foundation for future learning opportunities. It is a full-day program. Our kindergarten program continues to lay the foundation for reading, writing, exploring, and problem solving. We believe to be successful in any space, scholars must have strong reading, writing, and math skills. Our kindergarten scholars learn over 100 sight words throughout the year. Our teachers incorporate strategies to develop student literacy. We also partner with organizations such as Lead to Read and Literacy KC. These organizations, along with their volunteers, help promote fun and engaging learning environments. Our vision at John T. Hartman Elementary School is to create a collaborative learning community that is caring, nurturing, respectful, and safe, while passionately developing academic and social excellence for all. Our collaborative community will fight passionately and gracefully to prepare lifelong learners to compete in society. Hartman offers digital devices for all of our scholars. Scholars feel a sense of control over their education while developing a 21st century skill set. We offer iSpark, or STEM, along with art, music, physical education, and library. Students have access to interactive tools to open a world of science, technology, and math using hands-on curriculum. We offer a variety of activities and clubs to inspire and motivate our primary and intermediate scholars. Our Hartman Gems, our girls, and gents, our young men, are special groups of scholars who have exhibited leadership, respect for others, and a sense of purpose. We also have our newspaper club, our drama club, Girl Scouts, and Boy Scouts, all for free before and after school care in partnership with Link. We believe that our parents are the first and best teachers of their youngsters. We ask our parents to join hands with us as we provide an education of the finest quality for the best scholars in the nation. Thank you so much for joining us today. If you have any questions or if you would like a personal tour, please call us at 816-418-1750. We would like for you to become a part of our Hartman family.
Hey, Kansas City, how about some amazing pumpkin pie? What do you think of that? Hey, Kansas City, it's Chef Tom at the Cardinal Cafe in beautiful downtown Kansas City. Guess what? it's getting on toward Thanksgiving, so I was thinking maybe we should go ahead and make a pumpkin pie. You can see there are not a lot of ingredients to pumpkin pie. I mean, we've got some eggs, some heavy cream, some sugar, butter, nutmeg, cinnamon, some vanilla, and some pumpkin pack. Now here's an interesting thing. You can make this into a sweet potato pie just as easily by getting rid of the pumpkin and putting in sweet potatoes. You know, just as you would cook the pumpkin, you'd cook the sweet potatoes. Cook them down, get yourself a couple cups of mashed up sweet potatoes. Boom, get rid of the pumpkin, you got sweet potato pie. Okay? We're gonna start out today with getting our eggs into our bowl. When we're cracking eggs, what's the first thing we do? We check them. We never go directly into our mixing bowl with our eggs, just in case we get a shell in there or a bad egg, okay? We always have to make sure they look good. Of course, this guy, number 1's looking good. Get number 2 in there. Oh yeah, perfect. Just like downtown. Okay, but you always want to take a little look around and make sure that there's no shell, that you've got a perfect egg. We're gonna go right in there, okay? Now, once our eggs are in there, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get some butter in. Okay, our butter is nice and soft because we need to have this butter soft when we start. Have a look at that. Just really nice soft butter. You know, we left it sit out for most of the day today. Now, at this point, I like to go ahead and add my pumpkin in now because I've got some nice stuff in there that I can work on some consistency with. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get this pumpkin in here. We're just gonna start to give this a nice little mix up, okay? And break down these yolks. Now, quite honestly, some people do this in the mixer. It doesn't bother me to do it by hand. A lot of my students, when we're making biscuits or cake mix or pancakes, they want to know why we don't use the mixer. Well, the fact of the matter is I find it very easy to overmix things with the mixer. And when I'm doing it just by hand, I just seem to get a better end result. Here comes our heavy cream in. Now, once we start to incorporate this, we're actually going to switch over to our whisk. Okay? But we're going to get all this heavy cream started so we don't have too sloshy of a product once we get that whip going, okay? Yeah, we're starting to get a nice color here. Okay, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna scrape off our spatula with our whip. Some call it a whisk. Whisk, whip, doesn't really matter. Now, we're gonna start getting this guy going a little. You can see that there's little tiny chunks of butter in there. I'm all right with that. Now, we're gonna go ahead with our cinnamon and our nutmeg. And this nutmeg, we went ahead and we ground actually from the nut of the nutmeg. We've got just a little half teaspoon of each. That's just fine. Now, while those give off a really nice holiday smell, you can really smell that nutmeg and that cinnamon in there. We're gonna go ahead now and we're gonna add our vanilla and our sugar. Okay? Now, I'm gonna tell you, me personally, I can make a pie crust pretty quick. You know, pie crust is pretty easy. It's a little flour, a little butter, a little cold water, okay, a little sugar. But guess what? Today, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use a Pillsbury ready to go pie crust. I'm gonna reach back and grab one of our spatulas because we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get this in the pie crust. We're just gonna take our time. You can see that we still got a little bit of butter floating around in there, which is just fine. Because as we bake, that butter is gonna break down. Now, before this guy goes in the oven, we're just gonna drop him down a couple of times, not real hard. We just wanna work out a little bit of air from this pie mix. So I'll tell you what, we're gonna get this baby in the oven, but guess what? When we come back, we've got a real treat. We're gonna make some homemade whipped cream. We'll be right back.
I chose manual because it's challenging and fun and it can help me with college.
I chose manual because I wanted to get a jump start in my career with culinary arts.
I chose manual to acquire skills I'd use in real life.
I chose manual because I want to be an ER doctor and be an EMT is my first step.
Kickstart your future today at Manual Career and Technical Center. Manual is open for all 11th and 12th grade students in both Kansas and Missouri. Learn more today at enrollkc.org/manual or call 816-418-5200.
Hey Kansas City, I don't know about you, but when I'm having pumpkin pie at Thanksgiving, the one thing I really love on my pumpkin pie is some whipped cream. And we're gonna make some whipped cream right now. And one of the first things you wanna make sure you do is to make sure that your bowl is nice and icy cold that you're making your whipped cream with. We're gonna get this guy on here, okay? And this is the whip attachment that we're gonna use, okay? And get him in there. Now, our bowl is locked in tight. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna raise our mixer. We're gonna put in our cream. Yeah, very nice, bright white whipping cream. Always gonna need heavy whipping cream. And just like your bowl, you're gonna want it icy cold. Now, we're just gonna let it start moving around that bowl, okay? This process is gonna take us 6-7 minutes, somewhere in there. But from what we're doing right now, we're just moving this whipped cream around. We're trying to incorporate some air. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm sure that you've had whipped cream out of the tub, out of the can, stuff like that. This whipped cream, you will never believe the difference. And it's so easy. It is so easy. So right now our whipped cream's just moving around. We're gonna increase our speed a little to incorporate a little more air. We've got our powdered sugar right here. Once our whipped cream starts to tighten up a little, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna add some of that powdered sugar. And the fact of the matter is that we're gonna be tasting this 2-3 times to make sure that we're hitting our flavor profile and our sweetness for this whipped cream. Okay, some people like whipped cream very, very sweet. I'm okay with it not quite as sweet. So it's very funny whenever I make it, people are like, could you put in a little more sugar? So that's the whipped cream we're gonna attempt tonight, is a little sweeter whipped cream. As this is mixing, we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna grab our vanilla. And really, I like to put in about a teaspoon. Now, if you come up with that camera, you can see that we are starting to thicken up a little. And we're just gonna watch it and let it go. And that's just it. You can't be in a hurry for this. If you're in a hurry, you're gonna whip it on too high a speed. And do you know what happens when you whip whipped cream too much? You get butter. You may as well throw some salt in there and put it on buns. But for this, we're not gonna get that far. We're gonna have amazing whipped cream that goes on our pie. And right now, it's getting pretty nice. You can start to see some ridges in there. And so, you know, in the next minute or so, we're going to be there. So it's almost time to start adding some sugar. And we're going to stop this guy for 1 minute. And we're just going to show you on a spoon that it's starting to get thicker. Okay? So we're going to go ahead for just another minute or so before we start to add our powdered sugar. And this is kind of like watching paint dry. You know, you just can't be in a hurry. You got to take your time. And right now is when I want to start adding some sugar to this because it's looking good. I'm just going to take my spatula and get a couple drops of sugar in there. We're going to start with about 2/3 of a cup of sugar. And this is powdered sugar or confectioner's sugar. This is not just cane sugar. I don't know if I mentioned that to start or not, but this is powdered sugar. Now, our whipped cream is coming together so nice. We've got less than a minute, but this is going to be our opportunity to stop our mixer and get in there and take a little taste. Wow, look at that. That looks nice. Okay, I love it right where it's at, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put in a little more sugar because I know that there are some people that like it just a little sweeter than I do. So we'll go in with another 1/2 cup. And the thing is, if you come over and look, this whipped cream, we're going to whip it for about 20 more seconds. And we're going to shut her down. That's it. We're going to go ahead and lower it on our post. And we're going to pop it off of here. I just want you to have a look at how nice that is. I mean, that's absolutely beautiful whipped cream. I'll tell you what, we're going to go ahead and we're going to put our whipped cream in the cooler just to make sure that our peaks stay nice and stiff. And we're going to get that pie out of the oven. And guess what? We're going to cut up some pumpkin pie. We'll be back in just a couple of minutes.
I chose manual because it's challenging and fun and it can help me with college.
I chose manual because I wanted to get a jump start in my career with culinary arts.
I chose manual to acquire skills I'd use in real life.
I chose manual because I want to be an ER doctor and be an EMT is my first step.
Kickstart your future today at Manual Career and Technical Center. Manual is open for all 11th and 12th grade students in both Kansas and Missouri. Learn more today at enrollkc.org/manual or call 816-418-5200.
All right, Kansas City, so I've got to come true with you. This pie looks amazing, but I did not just pull this pie out of the oven because actually pumpkin pie is going to take about 55 to 60 minutes to bake. And while it's baking, this beautiful pumpkin filling is going to come up almost like a souffle. It's going to come up about this high above your pie crust. And then when it cools down, it's going to go ahead and level out. Okay, so this has been in the refrigerator for a couple of hours because there's no way that you can serve pumpkin pie right out of the oven. You have to let it rest, you have to let it cool. Okay, so that's exactly what we've done with this. And the fact of the matter is we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna dish this up in just a minute or two. But here's the thing. Earlier I was talking about sweet potato pie versus pumpkin pie. Myself, I find either one of them amazing. I love sweet potato pie. And I actually, growing up in Wisconsin, had never ever heard of sweet potato pie until I moved to Missouri, to Kansas City. And when I worked on the private rail cars, I worked with a guy named Bob Wheeler. And the first time he made sweet potato pie, I was hooked. And this guy makes the best sweet potato pie I've ever had. And he did. He taught me the secrets to it. And that's why I make my pie interchangeable, because my pumpkin pie is really his sweet potato pie recipe with pumpkin. Okay? I have to give credit where credit's due. I cannot lie to you, Kansas City. So, let's give this baby a cut and see what it looks like. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous here because it's always something special to do this right on live TV after you make the pie. Let's see what happens. Oh my goodness. Look at that. That is some gorgeous pumpkin pie. I am so happy right now. I tell you what, the only thing that's gonna make this pumpkin pie any better is a big old slather of whipped cream. So let me run over and grab that whipped cream. I'll be right back. Ooh, am I happy. So remember, just a few minutes ago, we went ahead and we whipped up this cream. We put in about 1.25 cups of powdered sugar to 1 quart of heavy cream and a teaspoon of vanilla. Now, look at that. That whipped cream is so nice and thick. And I don't know about you, but my Uncle John always said that all pie was something to hold his whipped cream. And he would put a lot on there. I tell you what, Kansas City, this is by far one of my favorite pies to make. Super easy, super delicious. My wife loves it, so I make a lot of it. Hey, Kansas City, you know, I always get a little nostalgic at the holidays. You know, as you get a little older, you remember the past and how much fun you had. For us, it was my grandmother's house. You know, she had 8 kids and all 8 of them would show up with their families at the house, and the house would be loud. There'd be the adult table that was all set up gorgeous. There'd be the kids' tables. And the fact of the matter is that there would be turkey and dressing and green bean casserole and dinner rolls and always 2 and 3 different kinds of pie. And the fact of the matter is that this holiday season, no matter what's happening, make some time for your family. You know, mend some bridges that are burned, do what you need to do, but don't let your family go without letting them how you feel this holiday season. Because I'm going to tell you what, this pie specifically reminds me of when I was a kid watching my mom make pie. And, you know, you get into this tradition, and especially for our family's very French, and pumpkin pie was not necessarily something French. We did a lot of traditional meat pies and things like that, and this is something my mother brought to the table. So I'm just saying, I hope you have a great holiday season, and realistically, I'm going to tell you what, for me, it's time for me to make sure that this pie is suitable for everybody in my family, because I love pie. And guess what? I love whipped cream too. So let's give this a try. Make sure it's good, as if there's any question in the world. Now, tell you what. Look at that. When you can stab your fork into pumpkin pie and it stays on the fork, it's right. Oh man. Kansas City, best pumpkin pie ever. Go enjoy your holiday. Happy Thanksgiving.
are happy to have you visit our family here at Northeast Middle School. My name is Principal Schriever, and I am the principal here at Northeast Middle School. We serve students in the 7th and 8th grade in the historic Northeast neighborhood in Kansas City.
Welcome to Northeast Middle, the home of the mighty Titans.
Welcome to Northeast Middle. Transitioning to middle school is exciting, but it can also be scary. But that's what we're here for. I teach student success skills, a class where students get in touch with their emotions and learn how to stay on task in their courses.
Hello, my name is Mirna Naya. I am the parent liaison at Northeast Middle School. I communicate with parents, legal guardians regarding school information, events, school advisory committee, and more. I love interacting with students' families every day.
Hello and welcome. My name is Christine Dismay, and I teach geography and economics here at Northeast Middle School. We have a safe and nurturing environment in our classrooms. Your student will enjoy learning here.
Hi, I'm Laura Culp. I'm an 8th grade math teacher. Welcome to 8th grade. We offer advanced courses in all core subjects. Learning here is fun and rigorous because we care about our students and their academic experience. Northeast Middle School students are successful and prepared for high school.
AVID, which stands for Advancement via Individual Determination, is a college and career readiness program. Students develop the skills they need to be successful in college starting in middle school. Most students continue their AVID course throughout high school with the same group of peers.
Hi, I'm Mr. Fleming, and I teach PE and health at Northeast Middle School, and we have a wide range of electives including choir, band, orchestra, visual arts, creative writing, and much more.
Hello, my name is Kenneth Moore, and I teach 7th, 8th grade choir. Our goal is to ensure our students get the very best academic opportunities. Our students maintain a well-rounded experience.
Northeast Middle School is truly a diverse environment. We have scholars from all over the world, and we have as many as 30 languages spoken in our building at any given time. To celebrate the diversity in our building, we host an international festival so our scholars can get a true taste of the world.
Hi, I'm Ben Jonte. I'm the art teacher at Northeast Middle School. Project Lead the Way, one of our electives, provides our students with hands-on, real-world learning. This will give them experience in growing industries like computer science, design, and robotics.
Hello, I'm Ms. Shepard, and I'm the athletic director here at Northeast Middle School. Here at Northeast Middle School, we offer a variety of sports for boys and girls, including basketball, track and field, soccer, wrestling, swimming, cross country, flag football, cheerleading, and volleyball.
Thank you for taking the time to visit with us today here at Northeast Middle School. To learn more about our campus or to request a personal tour, please call 816-418-3400. We look forward to sharing with you more of the exciting things occurring at Northeast Middle School.
Welcome to East High School. My name is Louis Sinahosa, and I am the principal. I'm looking forward for you to learn all about our East Bears, and thank you for taking the time to visit with us. At East, we serve students in 9th through 12th grades. We first opened our doors in 1924 to serve high school students on the east side of Kansas City. With more than 50 plus languages and countries represented at our school, East is one of the largest and most diverse high schools in Kansas City. Our mission is to ensure each student reaches his or her fullest potential as a learner. With literacy as our focus, our goal is for all students to be successful and gain valuable experience throughout their high school career. After graduation, our students go on to be successful in either college or the career of their choice. We put a focus on learning through a 21st century lens. To prepare students for life beyond high school, we have specific college and career pathways which include agriculture, health science and bioscience, nursing, engineering, teaching, EMT, law and public safety, construction, barber and cosmetology, computer science, culinary, and more. Students can graduate with their industry-recognized credential in their chosen pathway and have job options upon graduation. East offers traditional high school classes, advanced placement, and dual credit courses. In addition, we offer Early College Academy where students attend Metropolitan Community College, Penn Valley, where they can graduate with both their high school diploma and associate's degree. We welcome immigrants and refugees into our school. With a high level of English language learners, or ELL students start in small group instruction to help them quickly get up to speed with their counterparts. They will have ongoing ELL support to ensure they are successful throughout high school. Along with a high-level academic rigor, East also offers a wide range of sports, clubs, and other activities. Our soccer teams have become some of the most dominant programs in their division. Plus, many of our scholar athletes have earned scholarships to play their given sport at the collegiate level in soccer, football, volleyball, and more. We have something for everyone in our school. Students can be part of junior ROTC, art, instrumental and vocal music, or take a variety of electives. Plus, we offer activities including bike club, dance, debate, newspaper, student council, yearbook, and more. At East High, we believe each student has untapped potential. Students have opportunities to visit colleges, universities, and other post-secondary institutions, as well as participate in job shadowing and internships related to their career interests. Thank you for visiting. We hope you enjoyed the tour. If you want to learn more about East, please call us at 816-418-3125. Go Bears.
Welcome to Border Star Montessori School. We develop self-motivated learners in a diverse educational and social environment. We serve children ages 3 and 4 or in preschool all the way through 6th grade. One of 2 public Montessori schools in the Kansas City metro area, we adhere to the rich principles and practices developed by Dr. Maria Montessori. This philosophy emphasizes independence, freedom within limits, and respect for each child's natural curiosity and development. The teachers, administration, and staff at Border Star are committed to building relationships and upholding high expectations, all in an intentionally prepared environment. To support this effort, our teachers and assistants receive Montessori training throughout the course of the year. Our teachers promote hands-on learning through exploration and discovery. Children follow their interests during uninterrupted work cycles. During this freedom of choice, they develop order, repetition, and concentration. classrooms are made up of mixed age groups, typically 3 grades placed together. These inter-age relationships strengthen the entire classroom community. The older student takes on the role as peer teacher. They serve as role models for younger students, demonstrating leadership and citizenship skills. They also reinforce their own learning by teaching concepts they have already mastered to their peers. The youngest group, the Children's House, includes pre-K age 3, pre-K age 4, and kindergarten students. In this environment, we focus on practical life, sensorial, math, language, and cultural studies. Lower elementary includes 1st, 2nd, and 3rd grade students. We foster personal responsibility, independence, collaboration, critical thinking, and problem solving. Within this supportive community, children work through the curriculum at their own pace, accelerating during some tasks or taking additional times with others. In upper elementary, we serve 4th, 5th, and 6th grades. Students build on core values and lessons learned in previous years. They learn to question, think critically, and take responsibility for their own learning, skills that will support them in later education and in life. At Border Star, we have strong parent support. Our PTA strives to support all children by involving community, family, and business participation. In partnership with Link, we offer free before and after school care for our kindergarten through 6th grade students. For our pre-K families, Little Dragons before and after care is available at a minimal fee. We offer a variety of clubs and activities for our students, including our Montessori Model United Nations for our older children, honors choir, chess club, instrumental music, ballet, gardening, farmers market, and more. Our students leave 6th grade ready for success in middle school and beyond. Thank you for your interest in Border Star Montessori. If you have additional questions or want to schedule a personal visit, please call our office at 816-418-5150. We look forward to sharing the great things happening at Border Star Montessori.